Hi guys, Sarah with 3 Raptor Consulting here, and I wanted to finish out our series on what to focus on now in 2022 on a personal note. What is your personal growth plan? So I know we've talked about developing your budget, identifying what products you're going to add or take away, identifying who your target audience is and has it grown, identifying any holes in the market and how you can fill those. Now we're going to talk about your personal growth plan. So for me, having a personal growth plan is absolutely paramount. Without a plan, we'll never know if we're going to succeed or not succeed, and it's always easier to put it off until tomorrow. So here are my suggestions to you. First, pick 2 things that you really want to work on. Do you want to work on your networking skills? Do you want to work on your organizational skills? What are the 2 top things that you really want to work on and develop in? Then pick one of those as a priority and focus on one at a time. Once you've decided which one you're going to focus on first, develop a goal. If we're working on our organizational skills, what exactly is it that you want to get more organized in? How do you want to get more organized in your life? Is it your time management? Is it your routine? Is it your filing system? What is it that you want to get more organized? Once you identify that area and be very specific, because you need to create a SMART goal in order to manage this, then once you know what it is, then you can set that end goal and then do your daily action steps working backwards so that you can do one thing every day to meet that goal. Once you've got that daily action step rolling and you feel comfortable, do the same thing for your second skill. And then just keep adding and keep adding. My thought is focus on 2 things at a time, never more, because our lives are already chaotic. And have a reasonable personal growth plan. I mean, we can't say we're going to learn how to code and be completely fluent in coding and have put out an app in 12 months. Be realistic. If you were a not employed person and you had all of your time that you could completely dedicate to that skill, I would encourage you entirely to do this. But more than likely, you're a professional with a personal life and you have a lot of responsibilities on that. So be kind to yourself and set personal growth plans that are realistic. One of my personal growth plans is to read a professional development book every month. For me, reading is a hobby. I love to curl up every Sunday afternoon and read for 2 or 3 hours. So to spend 1 or 2 hours a week reading a professional development book is really easy. It's rewarding and it meets one of my hobbies and my needs. The other things that I work on are taking continuing education courses, and I try to focus on one at a time because I find that if I get excited and register for everything that I want, all these courses, I just get so overwhelmed. I end up sitting in the middle of the floor, eating chocolate and feeling very unsuccessful. This last year, I actually spent more time focused on developing my hobbies, which has been incredible for my peace of mind, my focus, and my stress. So I also would encourage you to remember that in that personal growth plan, keep in mind what hobbies you want to develop and that you need to have hobbies. So for me, I took up making stained glass windows, not the huge windows you see in the church, but little panels, little 12 by 12 panels that you can hang up in your window that are nice sun catchers. And I took up boxing, and now I'm really working on my cuts in my stained glass, really getting my cuts neat and really making my outlines and my pictures straight. In boxing, I'm working really hard on building up my muscles, my endurance, and really getting more lean so that when I get in the ring, I have the endurance and the stability and the stamina to keep going. So always working on different goals, right? I'm about to launch a new course that will add a new service to 3 Raptor. That's this week. I think that's a reasonable deal for a 5-day course, and we'll go from there. So ask yourself, what is your personal growth plan for 2022? If you don't have a plan, you're not going to grow. We all know that. And if you don't have any goals, you'll never know if you reach them. So focus on creating your personal growth plan for 2022, because we can't be better business people, better leaders, better entrepreneurs, better people in general if we aren't continually growing. I hope this 5-part series has really helped you. We'll kick off another series next week, so be looking for those videos.